Hello, hello. So we are on day 9 of our journey. Really good. And I started to notice some changes within myself starting today. So, as always, the first thing we do is go over our Count Your Blessings list. If you would like to share with me and put it out in the universe what you are thankful for, go ahead and write it in the comments and let it out there and let us know why. And here are mine. um, this is when I noticed because I woke up this morning. I had a bad nightmare. I don't even want to talk about because like I'm afraid to even say it because my mom put this superstition in my head when I was a kid. Like the sun's not out, you don't say your dreams because they'll come true. And it was a nightmare. So I'm like, I don't even want to talk about it. But it just kind of messed up my mood to be woken up by that dream. And I was kind of carrying a dark kind of feeling. And I was like, this is going to be a bad day. Then I wrote my gratitude list. And by the time I got to the end, I'm like, I feel like I just had a spiritual awakening. It's like I finally like it's clicking in and you can probably tell when I start the list, I'm kind of just doing this thing where I'm looking around and trying to think of basic things that I could be grateful for. And when I got to the end, I started realizing I could dig a little deeper than that. So I haven't read it back yet. I just got done writing it. So let's see if you can find in the words where exactly I started transitioning to this enlightenment that I'm feeling right now. So my number one thing that I'm grateful for today is my electronic acupuncture pen, because it helps relieve my nerve pain. And since I put it on, thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's this thing right here. It really helps with nerve pain. I ordered it off of Amazon. It's pretty awesome, but it just sends like a little electricity and you use it like on your pressure points. And it's really helped with my nerve pain. So I just wanted to show you what I was talking about. You can set how much shock you want right there. Yeah, takes one AA battery. I recommend it. I can't remember the name of it, but if you see this, it works. So that was the number one thing grateful for. Okay. I'm truly grateful for coffee because it wakes me up when I need energy. I'm thankful I made a whole day without cheating on my diet because, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm thankful that I made it a whole day without cheating on my diet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I made it a whole day, y'all. I'm grateful we are on day 9 of this journey because this is the furthest I've ever gone on this practice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm thankful for this day because I can use this day to work towards my dream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm truly grateful for this swelling that's gone down in my right leg because now I can see my ankle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My right leg swells, and I call my legs. Only one of them swells, so I call them ankle and cankle. And cankle is looking like an ankle today, so I'm grateful for that. Um, I'm thankful for all my talents and callings because I intend to use them in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am truly grateful for my past life experiences because it has earned me the wisdom that I have today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am truly grateful for my family because I was able to grow up knowing that I was loved. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am thankful that I can share my story with others because when I share my story, I realize that I'm not alone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, I just started putting the pen down and not thinking because I'm thinking, oh, I can't keep thinking of 10 new things every day. Like, I was kind of dreading doing this list. And I just started writing without even really thinking, like, what am I going to write? I just started, when I finished one, I just started writing, I'm truly grateful. And just whatever came out, came out. And I started noticing around number 5 on the list, I started heading in a different direction. Like my mind was going, like, trying to be kind of shallow and being grateful for coffee and to be like thankful for this day, like I'm trying to find the good. And then I'm just like at the end, it's really good introspection of what I'm really grateful for. Like, you don't think about being grateful for these things. We tend to think materialistically just by default. But, like, I'm thankful for having a home. Yeah, but those are material things. But what about the more, how do you say, the things that money can't buy? Just invaluable. So I like today. Number 9 is a good day. And let's get to our practice. Take out the book. Oh, guess what today is? I was just talking about money. Okay. So after it's money magnet, the money magnet is today's practice number 9. First, you count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Take any current unpaid bills you have. Use gratitude's magical power and write across each one, thank you for the money. Feel grateful for having the money to pay the bill, whether you have it or not. So thank you for the money. Everything's electronically done for me, at least. Like, I've probably written 1 or 2 checks my entire life, and it was probably to get direct deposit started. Like, I don't use paper. So maybe a 2020 version of that is to go online and print out or just save the files, like download your bills, the ones that you have still due, and just save it in a file under bills paid. That's how I'm going to adapt that lesson. Just in case, if you have checks, go ahead and do that. Oof. A lot of, I save paper when I can. That was my mic. I save paper when I can and just do it electronically. So I'm going to download all of my bills that are due and just save them in a file as paid. And then the next part says, step 3, take 10 bills you've paid in the past and write across the front of each one of them in the magic words, thank you paid, and truly feel grateful that you had the money to pay the bill. Again, I'm going to make my folder. Thank you paid. All right. Before you go to sleep, take your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. That's our magical practice for today. It's getting good, y'all. I don't know about you, but if you've been doing it every day, I don't want you to feel discouraged if you've missed a day or so. In the book, it does say if you miss a day, you're supposed to start back at day one. So good thing this is on video, so you can always refer back to it. And that's why I shared, that I've gotten this far. I think maybe day 4 or 5 was the furthest I've ever gotten doing this practice on my own. Because I think it was just trying to think of 10 things every day. It was hard for me to do that first step every day. So going online and sharing this experience with you is really helping me. It's really helping me. Like, I know there's only a few of us right now. I think later a lot of people are going to look back on these videos, maybe even some of the same people, and they'll get a lot out of it too. And that's why it's on video. So if you miss a day and you need to go back a day and start at day one, the instructions are there. I recommend buying the book. Keep tuning in. I don't think if you do any one of these practices on any day, I don't think it's going to hurt you. But I really think if you could do them all in order, you will get the greatest impact. So you could have one fully charged day of gratitude maybe and do all of these things in like a weekend or like in a shorter time period. If you like to be on the same page as us today, I hate to say page, but you want to have had the experience of doing all of the practices and be caught up to where we are today, you could do that. Or you just tune in when you can, try to implement the practices as much as you can into your life, and have a magical day.